Pilar, I want to start by having you tell our viewers a little bit about how autism affects your life and what you're dealing with personally.
Hi, everybody. Well, Lucas, my son, was diagnosed in Miami. He was born in New Orleans. And at that time, when I decided to move back to my country, I saw that we had an inclusion law. And on paper, law seemed to look paper perfect. So I came believing that everything that was on the law was effectively being used and implemented, but it wasn't. I've had a struggle. There's a shortage of services, of qualified personnel. People have discovered recently that this is a money-making operation, so you have a lot of people offering therapies that are not the most appropriate ones for autism. You have to investigate, I've had to use Skills for Autism because basically to train some of the people here, there's a lot of discrimination in the schools, and the schools that will sell you the inclusion package, basically, they really don't include it all. They don't give you the services. They don't give you the appropriate IEPs, and they'll deny you, even in the elite schools, by saying, oh, we're full, we'll put you in the waiting list. You know what the waiting list means. So we're still starting. We will not, the governmental support is not there. They have a huge, it's like a nonprofit that they opened with a liaison with Peru. It's not updated. They're not giving the services. So basically we're in diapers. And there's a lot of kids being diagnosed in Panama, and there aren't any places to go to, and it's a shame. And basically, I would recommend to anybody from Panama that's watching, that is here, to go get the services online that you can in order to train yourself to be able to help your child, because otherwise you're not going to go anywhere. And there's a lot of people, foreigners like my friend, that moved here to live here, and now she has to leave this country because she didn't find the services. So
well, it's
we're behind.
I love your description of that. It's like a country that's in diapers, but I know that with warrior moms like you, that's all starting to shift. How old is your son now, Pilar?
He's 9. He speaks English, Spanish, and a little bit of German now. His services were, he started talking with ABA. He had received a year of speech, and he went from nonverbal to echolalia to scripting only. And then after the second session of ABA, he asked me, he said, want cookie. And from there on, he started talking. So the ABA for me was awesome. I know there are a lot of parents who don't believe in ABA, but for me, ABA has gotten him to the point where he is now totally independent from me. He can do things on his own, and he inquires. He has an inquisitive mind, and we wouldn't have reached there if we wouldn't have done the ABA.
Well, I think that's wonderful. And we should note, for people who think, who are looking at your location and thinking, where on earth is she? Because you're a very busy autism mom, you are at your karate. We asked you if you could Skype with us, and you said yes, but I have to take my child to karate. So you are at karate right now. That's what I call multitasking. I love it. Those are the kids that we're hearing in the background. And you stay very active. Is karate like the main thing that your son does outside of school, or does he have other activities as well?
My son is currently being homeschooled because I've had to remove him from all the schools. Right now we're going to try the only school I believe in, which is called Coronado International, because the principal who went to school with me, Giralis de Leon, has a lot of morals and dedication to help my child. But for now, I enrolled him in Taekwondo. The neurologist, which was Tuchman, had recommended when he was 3 martial arts, but Lucas has a very strong temper, and I didn't register him until now, when he's emotionally a little bit more mature, and he's doing it better. We've only been here for a month and a half, and the owner of the place gave me special classes without charging me additional money for it, with a special teacher, to be able to teach him and his sister and another friend the moves before they incorporate them in the group, so he's not that lost.
Love it. That's what true inclusion looks like. Well, Pilar, we salute you for everything that you're doing for your child and for all of the other children in Panama. We hope that one of the things that we have begun announcing, I know you watch the show, and on the show we talk a lot about IBT, the Institute for Behavioral Training, that does those online trainings that are so remarkable. And for the month of April, they are giving away all of the trainings in the parent training modules for free.
That is awesome.
Isn't that awesome?